Hi guys, so I am about to run in and take my last night class for the day. It's been a long day of class. I'm in the middle of doing my midterms right now, so things are a little hectic. But I wanted to update you on my fertility appointment. Again, I am sorry about the lighting. I got a new camera because I couldn't figure out why my iPad was doing what it was doing with my videos. And I haven't figured out how to turn the light on yet. So, till then, I have a hefty old car light that's helping me out. So before I run into my class, I just wanted to give you a quick little update. So we had our fertility appointment on November the 2nd, so yesterday. It was okay. It was our first appointment. Not quite what I had expected. I read really good reviews on Dr. Michael, so I mean, I have a good vibe from him. I think he'll be a pretty great doctor. But anyways, so we got there and we had to fill out a bunch of papers, like a bunch, and they were mostly just like papers that you would sign to, you know, let the whole medical staff kind of see our results kind of thing, because I'm not just dealing with my doctor, I'm dealing with a bunch of nurses, an ultrasound tech, blood work tech, all kinds of techs. So I'm currently on cycle day 26, I think, 25 or 26. I would have to look at my calendar. Yeah, I believe it's cycle day 25 or 26. So I'm due to start my period either this Saturday or Sunday. Now, when we had gone in, he explained to us, you know, my fiance's sperm is perfectly fine. The mobility is perfect. The sperm count's perfect. There's absolutely nothing wrong with him. And since it was just done, he said he's not going to retest him, that he's pretty sure everything's fine with him. So whatever the issue is, it's with me. So our first step is when my period starts, I have to call my assigned nurse. I think her name's like Esther or something like that. It's on my paper. So I call her and let her know that my period started on cycle day 1. She's going to send me back with a list of appointments. I have to go in on cycle day 3, cycle day 9, and possibly 2 other times throughout this cycle. Now, throughout those, from what I got the gist of, is throughout those appointments, there's going to be numerous blood works, ultrasounds, that kind of thing. Sorry, I'm sick and I'm just kind of getting over a chest infection. So, he hasn't given me any treatment or anything yet. So right now we're just doing an investigation to see what the issues are. He said that I am young, so chances of my eggs being good are very high. I mean, I am only 24. So that's what he's going to do. So the first step is I'm going to go all those tests done. He's going to check my thyroid. He's going to check my eggs, the quality of my eggs, all that stuff. Sorry. So he's going to check the quality of my eggs and all of that kind of stuff. He also said that I'm going to need a 3D ultrasound. And I think he said that that's just to kind of determine, you know, do I have any blockages? Do I have any scar tissue? That kind of thing. Now, I do have a daughter. She's 7, so a lot can change in 7 years, I guess. So what we're going to do is we're going to test to see if there's any blockaging. If there's no blockaging, that's a good sign. That means no surgery. If there is, then it could mean possible surgery. Depending, you know, if there's only blockage in one tube, then maybe I could just get fertility drugs to help. If there is no blockage, then that's great. That's good news. That means that it's something probably a little more easier and fixable. So he also wants to test the thickness of my uterus lining, I think he said it was called. I guess it has to be like a certain thickness in order for the egg to implant on the uterus. My appointment with him it was very brief. It was, you know, we got in, we waited there for like an hour to see him. Like my appointment was at like 3:30. I got in there at like just after 4:30. by the time I actually got to see him, and I only was in the office for maybe 5 minutes. He basically went in, he drew a diagram of what ovaries and fallopian tubes and the vagina looks like. He explained about the sperm, all the FH levels, FSH levels. What else did he say? He was saying, like, basically telling me how the reproductive system works. I mean, I study it in school. I've gone through all that stuff, so I kind of already knew what he was saying, and it's nothing that I haven't already heard. I do study that in school, and I study the development of children, so I was very educated on what he was saying to me, so I kind of already knew all that. But he drew it all out for me and basically explained step by step what we're going to do. Now, I will be meeting with my nurse, multiple times throughout this cycle. However, I won't meet with my doctor again until the end of the cycle. And at the end of the cycle, that's when he will determine whether or not I need some sort of a treatment or surgery, or, basically where to go from there. That's pretty much all I know at this point. I am hoping and praying that my period comes early, because the earlier it comes, then the earlier I can start my testing. And then that means the earlier I can start my treatment. So that's really good. But I can feel it coming. I know I'm not pregnant because I already took a pregnancy test, as you can see back in my other videos. So I'm not pregnant, which sucks this month, and quite frankly, it gets a little emotional. It's hard, when every month you're trying to get pregnant, and you're hoping and you're praying, and you feel like you're pregnant, and you have all these symptoms that you think are pregnancy, but they're not. They're just your mind tricking the hell out of you. So it's brutal. It sucks. And after trying for almost 2 years, you just want something so bad and you can't have it. So I kind of just got to keep my hopes up. And I'm thankful that we finally got in to see a fertility doctor, so that's amazing. I am so thankful, and thankful for the Canadian medical system, because everything is pretty much covered for me unless I need an IUI or an IVF. Other than that, pretty much all the procedures are covered. So I don't have to pay for anything, except for, if I do need medications, I would pay for those. But I have a really good drug plan with my school, so the college here has a pretty good drug plan, so they'll cover most of it, so that's pretty good. From that, I don't think I'm missing anything. If you have any tips on how to get your period to start quicker, do comment below. I would love to hear them. From that, I don't think I missed anything. If I did, I'm sorry, and I'm sure I'll put it in my next video in another day or two. I am attempting to try to get my fiance to come on a vlog with me. He's not too keen on it. I don't know, I think it's a video thing. But we'll see. I do have some sneak footage of him. Maybe I can just kind of slip that in somewhere. But yeah, I would love for you guys to meet him, so maybe I can get him to do some sort of a Q&A video or something. But from that, I should go, because I'm going to be late for my class. It starts in 5 minutes, and I still have to find my way through the college, which is a pretty big college, so it'll take me a few minutes to get to my classroom. I guess that's it for now, and when I go in on cycle day 3 in another day or so, I will give you an update on how that goes. But from that, I will talk to you guys later. Comment, like, subscribe, and bye for now.